Hello, my friends. So in this lesson, I want to show you a quick example and a process for pinpointing potential influencers, partners, people that you can connect with, and to do the process very simply, very quickly, very efficiently. It's something that anyone can do for free using a couple of free extensions. It's kind of semi-automated and also streamlined. So some of it you can automate, and some of it you just do yourself. You just have like an eye on what the results you get and how you reach out to people. But that can all be systemized and templatized. I don't know if that's actually a word, but I'll just show you just like this simple process because I was looking for people to connect with as potential partners for my website. And I thought that I'd record this and show you guys exactly how I'm doing it. It's something that you can do in less than 10 minutes, and any business can obviously benefit from connecting with the right people, with influential people who already have a following, a channel. They have a base of they're like affiliate marketers. They have a base of customers already, and this is a very simple strategy for connecting with them. So let me get right into it. So the first step I did is I go and I use very specific searches on Google because I'm trying to scrape specific websites. So it can be any website, like LinkedIn is a very popular one that I scrape all the time. It could be YouTube, it could be TikTok if I want to scrape influential people on TikTok, for example. I can type in this specific search string where I'm only searching this website, and let's say I want to, find like personal trainers or bodybuilders. Or if I want to narrow that down, like female bodybuilder, and I wanted to, oh my gosh, wasn't prepared for these images, but you can see, different kinds of posts and accounts, and as we can see, like we're also getting a lot of like hashtags and keyword searches. So if I do any kind of searches for a site, I need to be specific that I'm only getting individual profiles. So the way that we do that, for example, is let's use Facebook as an example, right? So if I just type in this, bodybuilder, I'm going to get a lot of random pages. I'm not going to get, business pages. So if I want to get only business pages, I might do another keyword string like this, create a page, because only business pages have those words create a page on them. So if I go and I click on some of these, what I want to get are only somewhere on there it'll say create a page or something that's on every business page. So, okay, maybe that's not the best example, but that's kind of the point. So you want to kind of find like a business page or like Amazon, for example. If I'm scraping Amazon authors, it might have a keyword phrase like about this author or something like that, or more books by this author. So I think there's something similar if I search myself. That's usually where I start when I'm looking for clues. I'll look at my own profile. So yeah, so you see there's something like about the author. So what this does is it sets a filter that we're only getting the kinds of pages that we want. So um, so if I wanted to search, like Amazon.com, I would put in those words about the author to narrow down the results. And maybe I would do like some keyword like lifestyle, and then I get way too many results, so I can narrow that down further. But basically, I want to make sure that I'm getting author profiles. So going back to the example and what I just did recently, I was looking for partners who have courses, so basically instructors, and I was using udemy.com and scraping specific lists of instructors like growth marketing, digital marketing, and creating these spreadsheets. And so let me show you how I did that. I started by typing in digital marketing, and as you can see, it doesn't give me only the instructor profiles like we just discussed. I'm getting a lot of, other pages, links to courses, and I only want to get the instructors themselves. So I might click on the instructor here. It's giving me lots of different languages for these. I don't know why. It's in Italian apparently. But what I'm looking for is this here where it says user. And LinkedIn also has something similar where it has like an IN. So that's what you want to add to the search, right? So I want to add user. If I was doing LinkedIn, I would want to add the little IN because that's a user profile. Similarly, Facebook has things like you probably do like page to get actual pages. Yeah. So you want to make sure that you have those filters in place so that you're getting the actual results that you want. And as we can see, so I have 25,000 results, and digital marketing is rather broad, but it's usually good to start broad until you realize that you need to narrow it down. And we have a good long list of results here. So let's collect all of those. And you want to make sure that you have your search results set to 100. And you can do that here in the settings if you click search settings. And then I'm going to use this little extension called Data Miner. So you can just Google that, type in Data Miner extension, and you can add it to Chrome for free. And then you can just go ahead and click scrape this page. And then they have these, under page scrape, they have a number of these so-called recipes. And recipes are simply ways that the data miner will collect the information for you. So what you can actually do is you can click preview, and you can see if the results are desirable. This one, not really so much because it only has one column. What I often like to use is this one, the Google X-Ray, because it has a lot of columns like first name, last name, URL. We don't have the emails, but that's okay. And since I have a lot of different results, what we can do is I can go to next page pagination. And usually when we're scraping this way, Google doesn't allow us to scrape more than 3 pages. So I'll just go to 3 pages and then click scrape. And it compiles all of the results into a nice spreadsheet for me. So I already had results saved here, so it's showing 441. I should have deleted those before I started the scrape. But I basically just wanted to show you how this works. And I probably started just out that, but the point is that once your results are done, you can go here where it says download, and then you can download it as a CSV or copy it to a clipboard. So if I were to delete these results and then start again from the home page, go back to the home page, then I would have about 300 results. So I copied that and pasted it into a spreadsheet here. So now I have the names of the people, I have a summary, I have the profile URLs here, so I can click on those, and when I go to each individual user, I can see all of their contact information here, their social profiles. It's really perfect for me. I can send them a connection request. I can add them on Facebook. I can, ping their phone multiple ways so they see, Danny Flood sent you a request. Danny Flood sent you a connection request. After that, I can send them a simple message. And so what I did in this example is after I scraped digital marketing, I also looked up growth marketing, growth hacking, and there's also a lot of good stuff I can find from there. So using this strategy, we can get a nice list of different kinds of people. We have links to their profiles. Now, it's still kind of difficult to, contact all of these people. We don't have their email addresses. So for that, I use another extension, and this is called Open Multiple URLs. So what I might do is, like any given morning, I just have my coffee. I can open up. I can copy a list of URLs, like maybe 30 URLs or 50, and I can just use this extension to open all of those. So let me open that in a new window. And you can actually copy and paste all of the instructor profiles from your spreadsheet, and it'll open all those profiles for you. So that will save you a lot of time. We got all of that information really quickly, and then we are able to open all of these instructor profiles. And so even though I'm not automatically direct messaging all of them, I can still go here and I can see courses he has here. So, an instructor like this, I can see that, maybe like this has a lot of good reviews, right? So that's probably something that I'd be interested in reaching out to him about, because that seems to be his highest rated course. So if I wanted to reach out to this person and partner with him, that's what I would focus on. But for the very first step, because we're doing this all in volume, I want to make sure that I have a very good introduction and way to reach out to each of these people. So I would probably, open these in different tabs. And I think on his Facebook profile, it's actually a Facebook page, and he also has the email address on there too. So that's a nice thing about Facebook pages. They often have the Facebook, the email on there as well. And so what I would do is I would send them a very nice message and say, hey, I noticed your courses on Udemy. Really like the content you're putting out there. I am the owner of this website and I'm interested in partnering with you. And then you give them the what's in it for you, right? What's in it for me kind of thing. So, we can give you 70% of every sale and it's not exclusive. So that's just a very simple template that I can use to connect with these people. And I can easily see their profiles. I can see where he's based. So I was in Ho Chi Minh City, for example, last year. That's another conversation starter and rapport builder that I can use. But you can see that I was able to get all these people up very quickly and just go through the profiles and see, what kind of courses would be good to feature on a site like mine. And so this is just a simple process, using Data to get results, using the Open Multiple URLs tab to open these profiles, whether they're YouTube influencers or TikTok influencers, and then being able to connect with a lot of people very quickly. And in my spreadsheets, I have probably 700, 800 results, so I'm not going to be running out of people that I can connect with anytime soon. And we didn't even have to use any kind of paid software or anything kind of complicated. It's just a couple of extensions, and we're able to accomplish a whole lot with that. And so, just as a matter of good housekeeping, probably what I would do is I would create a new document and make sure to save the URLs to all the spreadsheets that I've collected so that I can use them later, and perhaps also keep track of who I'm getting in contact with. So from the first list, we obviously used, this one right here. So I would highlight all of these 30 rows just to make sure that I know when I come back next time who I actually got in touch with. So that's a very easy process, and the last step, of course, is to save all of this somewhere so that I can easily access everything later and keep track of my work. So I will save all of these spreadsheets here. And then maybe I'll name it something easy that I can find later, because I have thousands of Google documents and spreadsheets. And so here is my market targeting. So I'll save some information. So that I know what it is later. And I will also save that template. So I have a template that I used previously, so I will just pull up my inbox and copy and paste that in here. Okay, so I had to go to the first message in a conversation, but basically I just wanted to copy this and use it again because I got a good result. This guy ended up becoming a partner of mine. So I would just copy this, and maybe I might customize this a little bit, but I think it's okay. Whenever we're doing this kind of outreach in volume, you don't want to be too cute with it. It's like a LinkedIn connection request. It's limited to 300 characters, so it shouldn't tell too much. It should leave them some space to be able to respond, in the way that they want to respond. So I might customize it, because I'm probably not going to be using all of these on Facebook, obviously. Let me go back. And for people like this, I might customize it because I'm mostly interested in this course. It's not You had a pricing psychology hacks. So basically, whenever you're doing these kind of messages, you want it to make it very easy to respond to. You want to give them a message that it's difficult to say no to, basically. Who's going to say no to someone offering to make sales for them, right? So in this case, I might just click that and just type in hi Rishab, and then I'll probably send them an email as well and maybe connect with them on LinkedIn because I want to make sure that my message gets through. And I noticed that you have a video course available about pricing and psychology hacks. On Udemy. And it'll make more sense, suggested your page, something like that. So it always sounds better when you sound like you were referred to them, even if it was just a referral through Facebook or another person or another website. That's kind of like a psychological hack, like you were suggested through this podcast that I happened to hear about. That kind of mutual point of contact is kind of like a psychological hack. So maybe I'll just send that. And then so something like that, I can also send something similar to that, like an email. But basically, all I wanted to show you was this very simple process. I've done door-to-door sales for big companies. I've done door-to-door sales for presidential campaigns like President Obama in 2012. And basically, we just had simple scripts like this. This is the way that we open the conversation. This is how we follow up when they respond. This is what we do next if they say yes or no, and so forth. And the point is that I save this into a Google document. I have all of the results I have here, and I can go through these and hit up a lot of partners very quickly. And you can do this for any platform or any website that's similar to this. So hope that you enjoyed this video and you're able to put it to use. And I will catch you in the next lesson. Take care.